absolutely brilliant. That lady again, Cridiana Toli Toledo. We're only get about 10-15 metres out of the block. She's already got a bike length lead on there. The incredible Cridiana takes it once again. This 15-year-old superstar out of Ratahi, Ruape, Waimarino finds herself charging to be number one in the pack once again, already picking up her victory for her first ever maiden New Zealand Senior Motocross Championship. Of course, was the best Kiwi to perform at the FIM Oceania at Woodville back at the Honda International Motocross Grand Prix in January. And now here she is already going straight back to winning form in junior motocross in New Zealand. What an amazing pilot and athlete. This lady is above and beyond of the highest calibre. So great to have her in New Zealand once again. She's already been multiple times 85 champion, already 125 and 250. And here she is doing it again. Of course, 125, she did that on the Bike Talk Gas MC 125. She's now been, of course, with the support of Kawasaki on that KX 250 over the last couple of seasons as well. So pretty incredible for this dynamic lady. We're out here at the moment in the AES Advanced Engineering Solutions supported women's class. So this is now the first class that started today. So we went a round and a half yesterday with practice qualifiers, and here we are now having done a full round already today, looking to do a round and a half again from here on as well. So we'll just see how much we're able to get in bouncing across the I suppose you say from event to event just how much track maintenance we've got to do in between. Luckily with this weather, and as much as the locals might be shivering a bit, and those of you watching out might see a few people around with their hoodies, but we had a few little moisture drops before. But the southeasterly day, yes, it is a bit colder, but we've not got the strong westerly wind, nor have we got the sun. So the two detrimental factors in drying out the sand. So we're actually, from a track management maintenance crowd point of view, we're actually enjoying this weather at the moment, as it's made the track much more rideable. And you'll hear some of the rider comments on just how much more moisture is in the ground. It's a different kind of roughness compared to yesterday. There'll actually be more ruts in that moister soil, because the drier soil tends just to break a rut away. It doesn't glue together like it does with moisture in it. So this track will be quite a bit different to what they had for our riders yesterday. So under the mighty Manawatu out here on the west coast of the North Island, we are racing now. Cridiana Horn in charge of the moto, and well in charge as she goes out there for number one, looking out for second place again. Michaela Griffiths out of Taupo on that Craig Stevens motorcycle, supported Yamaha. She's comfortably in second place, best of the Yamaha riders in that lineup. Shout out to brother Cody here today, because he's loaned her the bike now. Of course, Cody has the 250, normally Michaela on the 125, but she's stepped up to 250. All the best, Cody, for your recovery. Hoping to be back the first major event for him, maybe MX Fest Extravaganza and Labour Weekend coming up in Taupo in October, taking all the time to recover as he'll be back to the specialist in a few weeks, and hopefully you get an all clear to start his long rehabilitation to be back. But serious injury requires serious concentration on getting your body right. Third place back to Brianna Rogers out of Olivia Bodie in there, and then go to, I think that's, I'll pick it up shortly. I just thought a glimpse of it at the moment. I just wondered if there was a significant change there. And I'm thinking, is it Bonnie Pagan up there? I think it might have been. So we'll look for Bonnie Pagan then to take our next placing in the all-important update. So here we are looking out for more Ctas. For those of you watching yesterday, you may have noticed there was a few more crowd people in the profile, and the racing wasn't as easy to view as it is today. So courtesy of Kernau Construction, shout out for the use of the scaffolding. So we've elevated our camera position and put it and made it in a much better position than it was yesterday. So all those little changes go a long way to making it a brighter, better event for sure. Yeah, keen to look out. Cridiana, Michaela and Brianna, Olivia and Bonnie, Talia in there in our group as well. Keen to look out, Connor and Megan in there, Eden, Hayley, Fern as well, Madison Cheswas. Oh, this woman's turnout this year, just amazing. I think only a couple of years ago we might have hit 25, but we combined all the classes together, as in 8 to 11, 85, 12 to 16, 85, and 12 to 16, 125, 250. We've got 26 alone in this class, women's 125/250. Choose your weapon, can either be a 125 or a 250. Hopefully our women's class might grow one day to see enough of a split, maybe separate 125 from 250. That I would think would be a little way off. More important, in fact, because a good example of it is we've actually got our 125s doing very well up here. You can actually turn around and say, at the moment the girls can actually choose their bikes, and quite a good thing to do, because there may be some tracks where they feel more comfortable on a 125 than they would on a 250. For girls to be on a 250, you know, it's a real rider's bike, a racer's bike, and much happier to be on a smoother and lighter 125 on many occasions. So the choice of bikes all down to the riders generally. So there you go. And interesting with Michaela, she's not long been up on that 250, and I said to her, what about comparison with the 125, 250? Oh, she loves the power, you know, and some of the girls can take that power, and when you've got her in second place, why not? So well done to her. She's another example of our 14-year-olds being up in the women's class. She's a bit younger than Caridiana, so couldn't do the senior nationals this year, but I'll tell you what, put that lady in there. Where would she have got an NZ? Well, of course, we'll never know what you don't know, but a chance to be number 2 and 3 NZ as well. Well, hopefully we'll find out by next year when she is old enough to be in that Senior Women's National Championship. So bring it on at the moment. It is Caridiana Horn, the Ruapehu College Supergirl in the lead, and once again starting to extend her advantage out in front of this field. She's got 10.37 seconds on Michaela Griffiths, Brianna Rogers, Olivia Bodie. Olivia in there in that 4th place at the moment. You know, 4th is the most awkward placing of the lot, because generally for a podium and everybody recognises and remembers who the top 3 in the country were, and then to go back to a 4th place, well, you just think who was 4th? It's always got to be somebody. No difference between 4th and 5th, etc. But there you are with Olivia. She's got to try and see if she can get up one. She's sponsored by Tomato Woolshed, and she comes from Morrinsville in the heart of dairy farming, Waikato, and she rides the KTM-SX 250. You got young Ruby. Now, Ruby's been up there in that 3rd position, so she'll be trying to do it again on that Empire excavation. Little Miss Enchanted childcare, along with iPhone lubricants, Nooks gloves, and Hoffman Racing. So, and she's riding the MC125 today, Ruby Leach. Well, there we go, Caridiana on her own. Then going back to Michaela, she's on her own. 1st, 2nd. Who's got the bigger advantage? Well, I can tell you what, in fact, it's Michaela, because she's still got the race pace of Caridiana in front of her. But on the other hand, for Michaela, she's got a reasonable advantage over 3rd place. The strength and the fitness of these modern girls in racing, for me, is just an absolute next level. You know, for a lady to be riding a motocross bike with all of that power, and generally a physique that's not as strong as a man on a per ratio basis. But I tell you what, for some of these girls to fight on a bike like they are, if I go out and ride, I tell you what, it feels like your arms have been pulled out of the sockets, and these girls can do it with ease, and they are often so elegant with their riding as well. So take a bow to our women's motocross and this absolutely huge 20-plus field of 125 and 250 Supergirls. 12 to 16, a 5-year envelope there of some of our young girls that are starting out in racing. And there's also some of those like Caridiana that are into their twilight. In fact, she's still got another year to go. When we crossed over one of our track walks this morning, I saw the WMX coaching crew going out and about. One of the young riders there had pink Crocs on, and no, but it wasn't a girl. And of course, in this day and age, you don't necessarily associate pink with Girls is the only colour of choice, and why not? We have a freer lifestyle, and we understand that completely. So there you go. Some of the girls are in pink, and I tell you what, when you line up that kind of livery, a black, white, and a pink, they are fantastic country colours. My apologies to see all together like that. So well done to the girls in pink, and proud of it. Go out there and showing it at the moment. All right, Karatiana along with Michaela going then, of course, to our 114, Brianna Rogers in there, along with the 38 this time of Miller Darlenberg. Go to 151. Look to, in fact, I'm looking back here at the moment because we did have a very good top three at the moment, and it's Ruby that I'm missing in that field. She's a little further back, I think, so bad luck. Not quite sure what's happened on this occasion, but anyway, there we go with our top three now. So go the girls. Right, the updates continue. Karatiana, Michaela and Brianna, they're your top three at the moment. Go to Miller, go to Bailey in there along with Olivia and Talia. Ruby, yes, she is there in 8th place at the moment. She'll be disappointed in that. Real chance. In fact, my pre-prediction was her to finish up in 3rd place. So maybe I overestimated it on her behalf. But anyway, she's got a little bit of work to try and catch up and get into the glory with those ones. Certainly a two-horse race. You won't take anything away from Karatiana and Michaela. Who's going to be that next one? Should be Brianna on paper, and we wish her all the very best. Now out of Morrinsville, formerly out of Tokoroa, on the Craig Stevens motorcycles, Yamaha JCR, Blue Crew, along with Moto SR, FXR, Workshop Graphics, Dr. Trim and Mum and Dad, Brianna Rogers, Go You Champion, a big sister to Levi, another up-and-coming dynamic rider in young 65 and 85 racing in NZ at the moment, so well done. Our AES Advanced Engineering Solutions 13 to 16 85 class, Karatiana, Michaela, Brianna, Miller with Bailey, Olivia, Ruby, and then looking to Talia. In fact, Ruby, I think's gone past Talia, so there you go, Ruby on the way back up, so presumably was a hiccup for her, and she's now fought her way past Talia and demoted Talia in that fight back to 7th or 8th place. Well, for Michaela out there on the Craig Stevens motorcycles, Yamaha New Zealand, Blue Crew Carter Coaching, JCR, Kiora Strength and Fitnessing, along with Workshop Graphics, Moto SR, Crown Kiwi, Y1 Trust, along with Pukura Pastures, MXT, and Jed Parsons Motorsport. What a cool individual sponsors there for Michaela and Team Griffiths. So well done to Michaela, top 2nd place again.